Alright, well, greetings once again on another chilly Pennsylvania day. I think today is November 24th, so getting to the end of November. This is the start of Thanksgiving week. But anyway, we're going to go on a mudlarking adventure today. If you're not familiar with mudlarking, it's something that they do over in England. It's kind of interesting. You know, they go to places like on the Thames River in London, places where the tide comes in and out on a regular basis. And you know, it washes ashore all kinds of interesting stuff from the past. Pieces of pottery, old glass bottles, even coins dating back to Roman times, all kinds of interesting things. Old pipe stems, and it's actually kind of interesting. I do stuff like similar to that when I walk along streams and looking for Native American artifacts and stuff like that. But we're going to do a little bit of mudlarking today. I don't know if they call it mudlarking over here in Pennsylvania, but that's what we're going to call it. I like watching those videos from over there. Neat stuff they find. It's kind of different because, you know, their history over there is a lot different than over here. You know, like just with this kind of stuff that they can find that you can't really find over here. Anyway, I'm going to turn you around a little bit, show you where I'm at. I'm at Blue Marsh Lake. I come here quite often, but during the winter they lower the lake levels and it exposes areas of the lake bed that were formerly covered up by water. So it kind of has that look of the tide coming in and going out, even though there's no tide here. But I'm just going to go walk along. I was getting tired of sitting at home. It's kind of relaxed this morning, but I need to get out and stretch my legs. Alright, well, I'm going to quit yapping, as I always say, and then we'll get you off the tripod, and we're just going to walk along the edge here, see if we can find anything interesting. I might go to a few other places here at Blue Marsh as well, depending on how I feel, but we're just going to start heading out. Alright, so here's what we're looking at. Because right now it's just a stream. This whole area was part of the lake, just a section of it. I would often come kayaking through here. If you ever watch some of my kayaking videos, I'd actually come in kayaking in from that direction and go way out on there. But now it's mostly dried up along the edges. Like that, you know, that'd all be lake water at one point. But anyway, we're gonna walk along the shore here to see if we can find any little goodies. This isn't London, so we're not going to find Roman coins or, you know, things dating to that kind of time period. That would be awesome. It'd be awesome to go to, you know, over there to England someday. Maybe I will. We'll see. Go mudlarking in England, actually. All right, but I'm just gonna, like, if I could talk correctly here, I'm just gonna go along, take you along with me as we go walking along the lake edge, see if we find anything interesting, historical, laying in the mud, or see any wildlife or whatever. So let's get going. You have these little neat outcroppings of limestone all along the way too here. So just keeping our eyes open for interesting things down in the mud here, as well as just seeing if we have any wildlife encounters out here as well. Oh cool, you can see another little stream flowing into there. Alright, well, I think we found our first relic here from ancient Roman times. Let's see what this is. What is this? Oh, it's a beer can. Keystone Light. Yeah, not quite from Roman times, but. And no, I'm not hauling out every little piece of trash I find out here today. So, I mean, I should be coming back this way. You know, I might pick up things like that beer can on the way back. We'll see, but I'm not, you know, out here to pick up every little piece of trash you find, in case you're wondering. All right. These are kind of interesting too, like two little concrete pillars. Of course, this area used to be inhabited. People used to live along the creek. In fact, there's an old road right over there that's almost completely submerged. But you know, when they built this lake or dammed it up, you know, they used eminent domain to move people out. So we're Used to be roads and houses along the way. In fact, up around the bend here, there's like remains of, looks like a foundation to a house. Sometimes you find things like those little pillars, and it's remnants of when people used to live here, actually. So some of you may recognize this. Looks like some kind of giant lima bean pod. But if I remember correctly, I think this belongs to what they call a Kentucky coffee tree. Pretty sure. I could be wrong about that. Giant bean pod looking thing. Yeah, and just across the way you can kind of see the remnants of the road over there that was here. Right there. Some people use it as a trail right now, but it kind of goes along the edge of the lake for quite a while. Well, the sun has come out. Like I said, it was snowing this morning, so having the sun out should warm things up nicely out here. Not that it's terribly cold, but up ahead here is an interesting little feature. I was never quite sure what this was. You know, it kind of looks like maybe the foundations of some kind of building. But during the summer, this part right here, just right here, and up is above the water level, and the rest of this is below. So you can kayak. I would often kayak up to this spot and fish from that spot. So where I am now, I'd be up to my chest in water, but then in the winter it's exposed. So I'm not really sure. I've never quite figured out what this was. But if you have any ideas, you can let me know in the comments. Like I said, it does have little sections coming out here as well. Alright, we're starting to find a few more interesting things as we round the curve here. This is a little terracotta, but right up ahead of us, some more ruins of something. It's probably associated with where we just were, those ruins over there. I'm assuming it's the same structure or related to it. But there was obviously something up here as well. We'll just walk up here together, take a look at it. Yeah, there's a lot more of this, these terracotta pieces. Probably from a pipe or something, I would guess. You're seeing some slabs of concrete. And even some stuff way up there. Even back in there, you can see a little bit of a stacked stone and stuff. Because I had a book several years ago that said what all these places out here were. It was called Blue Marsh Lake, One Last Look. It wasn't my book. I was borrowing it from somebody where I had worked at the time, but I don't work there anymore, and I had to give the book back reluctantly. But I would love to have that book again, because it talked about, like I said, this park was made, you know, from eminent domain. When they put the dam in, they bought everybody out, forced everybody to move. So there used to be, in some cases, like whole little villages that had to be moved. And that book pointed out what all, you know, these ruins were. You know, they told you, you know, who lived here, and had pictures of what the buildings used to look like. I kind of really would like to have that book again. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna continue on down the way here, see what else we can find. So this right here is a big no-no, though, if I could call it a no-no. Old fishing line. Whole pile of it over here as well. A bunch right there. This stuff I am gonna pack up and take back with me, because this stuff, you know, an old beer can is not all that dangerous to wildlife, but this stuff can kill. You know, animals get tangled up in this kind of stuff. So I think I'll pack this stuff up, take it out. You know, if I ever do show trash in these videos, I'm only showing you a small fraction of what's out here. Yeah, there's quite a few beer cans and plastic bottles and stuff, but like as I said in a previous video, I don't really have the room in my pack to take all that home. But there's a few things like the fishing line, which is, you know, a lot more dangerous to the creatures out here. Something like that I'll pack up and take home. You know, you do what you can, but you can only do so much sometimes, if that makes sense. So at this point, things are getting a little difficult. I'm losing, like, you know, the flat area. It's pretty steep. But I would like to get up there. A whole lot of areas exposed up there. But I'll have to, I don't know, I'll have to kind of make my way up out of this area. Maybe walk a little bit up along the woods and then come back down. We'll see. I gotta make a decision here. Well, I did decide to make my way up the bank here, and there's a faint little trail here, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and follow this. But it looks like somebody met their end here. Bunch of feathers. Somebody got eaten. All right, we're just gonna follow this trail. There is a main trail that goes around the whole lake, but this is not that trail. We're not too far from that one. Oh, here's some more. Much more feathers, probably from the same bird. Huh. We'll just follow this for a bit. See where it goes. Well, our little trail continues on, but I'm going to go ahead and make my way back down to the shore there. Continue our little mudlarking adventure. See what we can find up this way. And we're once again along the lake shore. And we're not alone. There is someone way up there. Looks like, oh, they're taking a seat now. So I guess they're just hanging out down there. But anyway, we're going to continue along the shore here and see if we can find anything else. It's only about 2:45, so we still got some daylight left. Not too much though. By 4 it starts to get rather dark around here. Well, I went ahead and took a little break. There was someone else down here just kind of chilling out for a bit. I let them have their privacy for a while. They've left for now. I don't really like disturbing people out places like this, because he was obviously just enjoying himself. We talked for a little bit as he got up and left, but we'll start filming again now. He's gone. I have been down this way before. I think last winter I made a video down this way. Did some metal detecting too, I think. But you can see one of the old bridges up here that took you across. And there's like a little island over there. You can see the bridge abutments here. Normally this is all underwater. Of course, like during the summer, I remember kayaking through here. But But these rocks right here are just below the surface when you're kayaking during the summer, but they kind of stick up a little bit. There are the remains of an old mill right up that way. I think we'll walk up that way a little bit. But we soon gotta start making my way back to the Jeep too. Looks like somebody lost their paddle here. I don't know, maybe they set it here to warn people about the stump, because that would just be right underneath the surface. That old tree stump. Well, during the summer. Not currently now, though. Alright, let's go quick. Let's look at these ruins up here yet. Because there are some ruins right along the shore here, but there's some up in the woods as well. I think this was an area called Lamb's Mill, if I remember correctly. There are some foundations here and some other stuff. Yeah, you can kind of see rows of concrete here, right along the edge. Even some old lumber, some wood, timbers, I guess you could say. And I never knew what this was up here. If this had something to do with the mill, some equipment, or if this was, I don't know what that is. It almost looks like a rim to a wheel. Some gears over there. Some hefty piece of machinery. There's pieces of it up here too. Another big metal piece. Over here is where I took my break, sitting on that thing. But the sun is starting to set a little bit. It's a shot there of the sun reflecting in the water. Alright, we are up away from the lake now, or the lake area. And this trail well, it will take me to the main trail that goes around the whole lake. Now I think I'll use that to get back to where I parked. Sounds like a plan. Well, that'll be it for this video. The Jeep is still here waiting for me, so I'm back where I parked. Anyway, I know we didn't find anything like super exciting today, but you know, it's just a fun afternoon for me out here, just exploring a little bit, going for a little walk. Like I always do, I just take you along with. All right, well, the sun is setting behind me, so I'm gonna get on home. Maybe find something to eat, something to eat on the way home. But anyway, thanks for coming along again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.